Hey guys, and welcome back. Today I have a pretty cool idea, at least in my opinion, and I just want to jump into it. Alright, so check it out. Today I'm making a game that other development YouTubers or just other developers can use for a challenge, and I'll be using it myself as well. So the idea of this will be a game show setting, so some sort of a game show type map, and I think it'll be just this size. I want it to be very small, very cozy, very nice. And here's the idea. You're gonna go up to this skill wheel. You will spin this wheel and it'll tell you what skill in development you're gonna have to do. Whether that's building, whether that's modeling, texturing, scripting, UI design, animating, etc. You'll spin this wheel and figure out what skill you'll have for that day, and then you'll spin the theme wheel to figure out what theme or style you have to do that skill in. Now, these won't really apply to scripting as much, but if you get building, animating, texturing, heck, even UI, you could probably put some sort of a theme on it. Low poly, stylized, realistic, classic. Maybe we'll have more ideas for this as well, but that's the base idea. And then, if you're a YouTuber or a dev and you want an extra challenge, if you want to play on hard mode, you'll be able to come over here and you'll spin some sort of a wheel and get a time limit for this challenge. And then on this side, this wall will have a bunch of creations made by people who used this game to create whatever they had to do. Now that was a long explanation, but let's just kind of jump right in and get to designing this map. So I've made a bit of progress on the blockout. I have the cool two ends, we'll say. We have the theme wheel and or I guess, are these both theme? Awesome, I deleted the wrong one. Anyways, there's a theme wheel and a skill wheel, and then creations over here and a timer over here. These walls, the back and the front, both look fine. They're not super flat. There's a lot of cool shapes and random stuff going on to bring a lot of excitement, but the two walls on the sides are completely flat, and I don't have any ideas for those yet, so I'm trying to figure that out. But once I do, and this blockout's done, I think things will start coming together very, very fast. But I probably won't see you guys again until it's dark through that window. Alright guys, the blockout is done. I will say, the only one problem I have with this map right now is the flatness of the ground. Maybe I should kick both ends of the map up, this theme wheel and the skill wheel. Maybe I should move both of those sides up a little bit. But other than that, I think we're doing pretty good. The next thing that we need to do is remake all of this stuff. Right now it's all out of parts. We need to remake all of this stuff in Blender and add a bevel to everything, just like a more cutesy, fun sort of vibe. This all seems just, of course, a little too blocky, so that is what we're gonna do. I did already make the wheel, as you can see, so let's import that and check it out in our blockout area. Well, I guess let's import it again, because the first time was some inverted faces and I added some more stuff to the wheel to make it look a little bit cooler. All right, guys, so we have our wheels in. I think they turned out pretty good, and I added one of my little UI elements from one of our previous videos. The next thing I want to do is start coloring this stuff. I wanted to just hop into Blender and model it all out, but if I don't have a nice color palette and theme for this whole building, I don't know if it's going to look too good anyways. So I'm going to try to color everything and see if this place can start coming to life. I know the roof is going to need a bit more detail because we're super flat up here, and the floor, we're still pretty flat, but we're getting it a little bit better here. So let's go ahead. We'll start with dropping one of these down, bringing it out a little bit, and we'll go about here, I think, and we're going to drop that down one more time. Something like that will work. I'm going to copy this, and hopefully if I paste it into here, maybe, can I just drag it down and everything perfectly lines up? Yes, I can. Awesome. For colors, I had some interesting ideas, to say the least. For this, I wanted to do every other one like an orangish, like yellowy, and then a reddish pink. I know, weird color palette, but it might work. This is definitely going to be pretty vibrant. Let me go through, color the little spin thing, like the rounded wall, and this floor down here, and we'll see how that looks. I think it'll look good, man. It's just going to be very, very poppy. All right, so I deleted half of the build because it's going to be a lot easier to just fully make one side nice and then transfer it over. Look at this, man. It's coming together pretty dang good. Now, I will say this back is lacking a lot of depth, so I'm gonna add in little lines like this, which will help, I just feel like heavy contrast it. Instead of having two super bright colors the whole time, if we put these on here, and making them stick out just a hair, we'll go 0.25. That's probably a little bit too much, actually. Let's go about here. If we put these all the way up, let me duplicate, put one here, and do the same thing all the way up. Oh yeah, I think that'll look good. So if we put a line like this between every single color, I think it'll contrast it a bunch, and this is really starting to come together, man. I'm gonna keep coloring, keep making it look better, and we're still gonna have to go into Blender and make these shapes a little more intriguing. Like the normal triangle's not that fun. These ones look cool, but I still think we can make them better. But I wanna get as far in Studio as possible, so Blender is like icing on the cake instead of the cake with icing, if that makes sense. All right, guys, I still have not jumped into Blender. I have just been adding more and more stuff in Studio, and I think we're starting to get somewhere. So here it is, Wheel of Skill. Here are the skills you will be doing. This looks like in, but it's UI. You know, it's upside down a little bit. We have a timer for hard mode. After you spin, if you want to come check this out and add a time to your challenge, you definitely can. And then we have the Wheel of Themes, which I haven't filled out yet, but you know, we're getting there. It'll be classic, low poly, realistic, some other ones as well, 8-bit maybe. And then over here we have coming soon. This is going to be creations that you guys have made in a thumbnail format. Put right there with your like your profile picture and what your challenge was. I think it'll be really, really cool. Anyways, this is a big moment here where we delete the Roblox lighting and we add in one of our lighting sets. I am going to click this button called Load Settings, and it's either going to be amazing or disgustingly ugly, all right? One of the two things is going to happen. Also, this side is way less bright. What am I missing here? Okay, do I have this? Do I have this on the other side? I do. Why is this side so dull? I don't know. I'll figure that out soon. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and load these settings. Please look awesome. Wow, that was actually exactly not what I was hoping for. Hold on, we got this. Let me turn off global shadows on the roof pieces. This was gonna be so much better. All right, buddies, I'll be back after I figure this out. This is a mess. Guys, it is currently 7:31 in the morning, and I upload at 10 a.m. I'm getting there, but I'm just not all the way there yet. So I think I'm gonna try to get this into a functional game. The roof, I think I'm just gonna do like random neon tiles and just maybe we'll make them shift, maybe not. But I don't think I'm gonna have time to make all the meshes and stuff before this video is supposed to go up. So here's the goal. Viable product, yes. A game linked down below, yes. But will it have cool meshes that make it look even better? No. Will it have a title and thumbnail? No. Game description? Maybe a little one. But I think we'll do one more video on this project, finalizing the game, and then getting some YouTubers and other developers to try it out and see how they do at the challenge. But for now, I'm gonna randomly pick these. Let's go ahead and just make all of them neon for now. Perfect, and we could turn the transparency just a bit so they're not as harsh. There we go. And I think we're gonna pick random colors from around the map. So let's grab this one, and we're just gonna grab like random tiles from this ceiling. Now we got some pink ones. Let's go ahead, we'll make some green ones. Trying to go completely random, guys. Like, there's no method to the madness here. Let's grab some orange. That's another prominent color in this game. Not bad. A little overkill, not gonna lie. We need a tone color. Let's go like a blue. By the way, fellas, I have no idea what tone color meant. No idea what I meant by that. And let's put one right here. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, that's something. I don't know if I love or hate it, but it's something. On one hand, I don't like how bright they are, and I would like to turn the transparency down more, but on the other hand, it's gonna make them too see-through, which is also not exactly cool. Let's go here, I guess. Oh, you know what? Transparency all the way up, and I'm gonna use my color slider and just saturation down. Nope, not saturation, value. There it is. We'll go something like that. So now it gives the effect of a bit lower of a transparency, but it's still the same. It's almost done. There's just like, it just needs more. I'm happy I put more shape on the walls out here. It definitely brought that more to life, but there's just some stuff it's missing. So I guess I'll ask you guys, what else should I add in this? What should I change up? What should look better? And overall, what do you guys think of this concept? A game where developers can go and they can get a challenge and then they do that challenge. So this is a very MVP, minimum viable product. Here's how it goes though. This will look better by the time the video's up, by the way. And this side will be done too. But right now, you have a skill, a theme, and a time. So let's go ahead, we'll spin the wheel. None of this should work yet besides the wheel, but we spin it, it spins, whatever it lands on is going to be the skill we're going to be working on today, or at least when we use this for a video. It landed on UI, so that's going to pop up on skill, and then you'll go over to the theme wheel, spin for a theme, that'll pop up here, and then you'll go here. If you want a time limit, aka a hard mode for the challenge, you can go up here, probably press E on it, and a random time will be displayed here. I didn't get as far as I wanted to in today's video, but we did make at least an MVP. So I think that's gonna wrap it up. If you guys want to check this game out, it'll be the first one in the description, and it will be more polished than it is now. But you know, I mean, we're trying. Anyways, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.